So that's their plan. They really are gonna go down that road. Why do I have a very strong suspicion that he will be the one to be picked by the harem, so that he will be the one to be entrusted to everything? Can't say I will like that, but it seems like a predictable plot, so maybe. Yes, maybe it's true. Hi, for those who are listening, this is the Angry Anime Fan, the Despair Reviewer. This is Dr. Stone, chapter 110. And, by the way, we are soon there. Just a couple of more weeks or so. And the anime premieres. In this one, though, the team managed to escape. However, they do know that they're leaving tracks, which of course Minister Ibarra sees. But luckily, the team dismantled the ship's wheels and creates fake tracks, which I like, because otherwise this would have all been for nothing. Then they use it on water, since it can be used on water, and manage to find a small cave underneath the island, Blue Grotto it's called. Of course, Minister Ibarra says to everyone to search every inch and cranny of the ship, but of course they do not check underneath there. At least I don't think so. So they don't find anything yet. Later on, Amirsters managed to get some supplies, all the while saying that the girl's selection will be on time, since that she also is described as being very powerful, you know, the other one, but he only cares about cute girls, so he will always be on time. Amaryllis managed to gain some fruits, which is something like coconut, and then they create a new roadmap of beautiful Kohaku, the epic makeover, which will do everything from conditioner, lipstick, and shampoo, sulfuric acid, oil, salt, lemon, and many things more. So they begin by taking her hair. So they loosen the knot, and indeed Kohaku's hair is immensely long. We have actually underestimated how long it really is. She's always having it in up top, but it's always also very straight up like that. Basically is very spiky, more spikier than Senku. So with some old enemies like the sulfuric acid, as well as a mix of salt and oil and many things more, they acquire shampoo. I have to say, when they shampoo Kohaku's hair, it is actually a very beautiful, pretty scene. As Kohaku dries it, it is still standing on top, which Gin explains it like Kohaku's unlimited might is even extended to her. So Senku decides to do the other thing, which is which he explains that hair is also science. He begins to do a very long disc saying that the bristles of your hair are surrounded by cover much like a bamboo. When you lather wash it up with shampoo, you wash away the dirt, but the cover gets agitated and upturned. So that's why it's become stiff. Kohaku is actually following along, which is actually very amusing, because Ashiguro Gen describes it like that's because it's a top very close home for everyone. Yeah, Kohaku is having is interested in hair. I mean, I do agree on that. I think I will lose my hair when I get older, or I'm probably already losing it. So, well, either way, Senku creates then something else, which becomes a conditioner, which Kohaku uses in her hair, and it actually becomes smooth and silky. Finally, they do lame foundation, perfume, and lipstick. And even though Kohaku tries to do the makeup on herself, she only looks like a monster. So Amaryllis becomes the one to do the makeup. I guess that effectively means that in the stone world, Amaryllis would be considered a makeup artist. I guess, I mean, she has never seen makeup before, but she knows how to take care of the cute stereotypes, since she has always tried to become very cute. So I guess we could they say that if she was in the modern world, she would be a makeup artist. Either way, they do manage to create a beautiful Coco. I mean, Coco has always been beautiful, but she truly does look like a maiden in this picture. Innocent little maiden, and not just a rough and sexy tomboy, but like a cute maiden. So Amaryllis says that using makeup they can even get more people infiltrating. But Senku, Gen, and of course Soyuz all do not look convincing. So they point towards Gin, who is actually pointed out to have a very feminine voice. That is actually a slightly truth in television, because in the anime he is going to be voiced by Ayume Murase, who by the way has one of the most high-pitched voices in the industry right now. And if you ask me, he is the one who should replace every single young man voiced by a woman acting, because his voice is so feminine that I am even begin to wonder if he really is female. I mean male. You know what I mean. But that's beside the point. They do the makeup on Gin, and yes, he does indeed turn into a quite convincing, cute girl. So as Mozo comes for the selection, the rest of the team are ready. But why do I have a very strong suspicion that neither Kohaku nor Amaryllis is going to be picked for this selection, and the only one that's going to be picked is Gin? You know, if that happens, I will be completely pissed off. Not only because that is extremely predictable, but also because it's a little bit gross. It's gross comedy, but this is not the first time this has happened, and that can become good comedy. But it also will mean that they will have to trust everything on Ginro. Ginro, mind you. But he will be surrounded by fellow girls, which will practically be his dream. So maybe he will finally, if he becomes the hero there, maybe he will get the, living long dream of finally getting into a girl. But we'll see, won't we? Will Gin be the only one? Either way, the anime is slowly getting closer. And I'm looking forward to it. But you can give me your thoughts if you have any.